Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Living in Las Vegas with your Vegas-born realtor. I'm Crystal. And living in the desert has its challenges. Yes, I know, it gets hot. And your utility bills do not have to be one of them. Today, I'm sharing some simple practice tips to keep your bills manageable and even a few thoughts on solar panels at the end. Let's dive in. Number one, the most important thing, no matter what I tell all my clients is what I did for myself was equal payment plan with Nevada Energy. I don't know if you know what it is. The program averages out your electricity usage over a year so that you pay the same amount every month. So budgeting, it's a godsend. For example, instead of paying $400 bills in the summer, could be more if you had a pool. I used to have a pool, nightmare. $100 in the winter because you're using gas more. Then what they do is they take the whole year, round it out, and your bill may be $250 a month. But why this is helpful is there's no surprises. You know what your bill's going to be every month. There's no peaks and spikes. Everything is budgeted throughout the year. And at the end of the year, if you don't spend the full amount, they either credit you and they will adjust your next year's. So think about that. Like it might go down to 225 or 200 a month. Next, number two, important, water bill. Everybody's always talking about our water, and we do amazing. 99% of our water is recycled here in Las Vegas. So we don't have a lot of water waste. However, staying on the watering schedule is important. Winter, it's 1 day a week, excuse me. Summer, it's 6 days. Fall and spring, it's 3 days. So if you stay on top of your schedule to keep your plants happy and to keep the water district happy, your bills will be manageable. It's the people that are letting water waste is who get taxed more and the bills are higher. Also, removing your grass. Yes, it's a big one. Replace your grass with water efficient xeriscaping. The grass lawns require tons of water and it's very hard. We're too hot. They don't stay good. Replace it with decorative rock. It looks great. Minimal water. Bonus, Southern Nevada right now, until they make it mandatory, will give you up to $3 per square foot for removing grass through the Water Smart Landscape program, and they'll give you a rebate back. So it'll help you with all your costs up front, your water bill over year round, and your yards will be low maintenance. Because right now you can't put grass if you wanted to. Every new home does not come with grass anymore. Can't have grass anymore. So you might as well jump ahead of the curve, start saving money. Here's another big one, and this is on my real estate side, is how to save money on your mortgage. That one extra payment. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you make one extra payment a year, you can shave off 7 years off your loan. But there's different ways you could do it. You can make one extra payment a year on your, like when you get your taxes and you actually get a refund. I don't know about that, but when you get a refund, you can slap that on there. Or you can do your payments bi-weekly. So maybe on the 1st and the 15th instead of monthly. That when it all comes down at the end, you made an extra payment. So there's what you're doing is you're putting it all in principle, you're saving money, and eventually it'll drop so quickly that you'll save a couple years and shave a couple years. For more information, I'll give you to some lenders I know. They'll tell you how to do it. That's not my field, but I do it. I do it to try to bring it down. Another thing is you want to keep your home cooler during the summer. Don't turn off your air conditioning when you go to work. Leave it at a comfortable 75, 80, so then when you bring it down, it doesn't take as hard for your air to cool the house. Finally, most importantly, what everybody wants to know about is solar. Yes, solar. So, I personally have mixed feelings about solar. Here's why. If you're passionate about reducing your carbon footprint, solar panels are a great choice. You'll be contributing to a cleaner environment, reducing your reliance on traditional energy sources. But if you're getting solar to save money, there are some key things to consider. If you purchase your solar panels outright, you may see your savings immediately, as you probably won't have a power bill. Or the people that do, it's usually $12, something simple. But if you lease or finance your solar panels, it could take up to 15 years to break even on your monthly payments, because you're making payments every month to kind of offset what your power bill would gonna be. So please keep that in mind. But the most important thing as a realtor to explain to my homeowners is solar panels only add value to your home if you've bought them outright. If you finance or lease them, they don't contribute to your appraisal. You get no appraisal value to your home when you sell it. Also, you kind of have a hindrance because the buyer has to be willing to either take over the lease or take over the loan. And if they don't want solar, you may have to pay up to $5,000 typically to remove the panel and deal with the solar company that you wrote this 30-year contract for. So alternatively, you need to pay off the remaining balance of the solar contract at closing sometimes. So solar could be a great option for the environment, and it's essential if you want to stay long term. Most people don't stay in their home for 30 years. You have to think about that. Some people 7 to 10 years and they're out. So you're going to sign a 30-year contract for something that you either got to pass on to the next person or pay off early to sell your home. So please keep that in mind if you want to have solar. There's no appraisal value. And the last few homes that I've personally sold that had solar even paid off, my clients paid anywhere to $30,000 to $50,000 for the solar, and the appraisers gave them about $11,000. It's just like a pool. It's just like a kitchen. You know, they're great add-ons, and you should get them because you want them and you want to enjoy them for you and your family, but you're never going to get dollar for dollar back. Maybe a quarter of what you paid for, and solar is no different. So these are a couple of things that I like to talk about with saving money, but for me, the top ones, and I'm going to circle back. 1, equal payments with Nevada Energy. Get equal payments. It's a lifesaver. You never have to think about it. 2, in the summer, do not turn off your air conditioning. And I'm telling you this because prior to selling homes, I managed apartments, and tenants would always turn it off thinking they're going to save money. And what happens is the house, if it's 110 and 15 out, the house gets to 130, they come home and they down to 60, they overwork the compressor and it freezes. And guess what? AC guys cannot repair it until it's thawed out. It could be 2 or 3 days before it's thawed out. So please, never turn your air conditioner off in the summer here in Las Vegas. Turn it up, turn it to 80, turn it to 85. I don't care, turn it to 90. Just don't turn it off. You need it circulating, you need it moving, and you need it to keep the house. So if it only has to go down 10, 20 degrees, it might not be overran. If it has to go from 125 and you're trying to put it to 60, you're done. And the amount of energy that you're gonna consume, and then you're gonna overload, and then you're gonna see everything moving slower because so many people are trying to do that. So that is very important. Equal payment, don't turn off your air conditioning. If you have any other questions on how to lower your bills or just things to help save if you want to move to Las Vegas or you already live here and thinking of moving up or moving down, please don't hesitate to reach out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you on the next one.